Happy International Day of Education. I'm Congresswoman Grace Meng from Queens, New York. It's an honor to be able to deliver remarks alongside so many champions for global education. I first want to thank the Jesuit Refugee Service, the Global Campaign for Education US, Global Citizen, Results, Save the Children, and World Vision International for inviting me to speak. An estimated 94% of children globally had their education disrupted by the pandemic. As a mom, I know that education is an essential first step to success. The consequences of missed school for these children, especially girls and children with disabilities, means we must reinvigorate U.S. leadership in international basic education programs. That's why today I introduced a bipartisan resolution with Representatives Fitzpatrick and Quigley, calling upon the U.S. government to continue its leadership and commitment to improving access to quality, inclusive public education, to integrate education in all humanitarian response efforts, to meet its various commitments to international basic education, and to prioritize access to quality, inclusive public education for children with disabilities, youth in emergency and crisis settings, and traditionally marginalized groups. As a member of the House Appropriations Subcommittee on State and Foreign Operations, I've been working closely with Ranking Member Barbara Lee to ensure important basic education programs like Education Cannot Wait are supported. I'm proud to have helped secure $130 million for the Global Partnership for Education and $30 million for Education Can't Wait in last year's omnibus. I also worked closely with then Chairwoman Lee to increase the Biden administration's pledge at the Global Partnership for Education Summit in 2021 from $205 million to $305 million. I know the Biden administration agrees with Congress that the education of girls around the world is in the best interest of the U.S. Please know that I will continue to work to ensure the House Appropriations Committee provides robust support for global basic education. Save the Children's Build Forward Better report highlights the fact that severe access to education inequalities exist, particularly for internally displaced populations, out-of-school and overage children, refugees, and asylum seekers, and that steps must be taken to get learning back on track for these individuals. I secured language in the fiscal year 23 SFOP's report calling on the Secretary of State to set an ambitious target, consistent with the UN High Commissioner for Refugees' goals, for the enrollment of eligible refugees in post-secondary education in host and third countries by 2030. We must be prepared to support programming that helps close the gap between refugees and their peers in higher levels of education. This is critical to providing them a path forward despite their incredibly difficult circumstances. Again, thank you very much for inviting me to speak, and I look forward to continuing to work with all of you on these priorities going forward.